back to depression. That is the current state I am in right now after, the Celtics currently down 3-1. So, yeah, I was kind of handing it to everybody that my team was going to beat the Heat and probably go to the NBA Finals and probably get shit pumped by the Lakers, but that's a different conversation. So, feel free, give it to me down below in the comment section. Just hand me my L's. They're very, very deserved right now, so I will fully embrace it. Good job to the Miami Heat, though. All the credit where credit is due. They're playing very well as a team right now. All right, today we're doing a 76ers rebuild. So if we take a look at this team right now, there's some obvious problems with it. I think the biggest problem in the world right now is probably the Al Horford contract. I don't know why they thought having two centers in today's NBA is smart. It's not smart, especially with a point guard like Ben Simmons who really can't shoot the ball. Yes, he's probably one of the best defensive players in the NBA. I don't really think that's too much of a stretch, but Al Horford is just, he's the kind of guy who's he doesn't look good on a stat sheet. You kind of have to watch him to understand, and after watching him in Boston for a couple of years, I understand why he is good. He just didn't look like that when they played against the Celtics. And it is what it is, but it's just, come on. This contract, they're definitely going to try to move this. I don't know if they're going to ship his ass over to Sacramento, but I honestly have no idea. I saw the Buddy Hield rumors. It's just going to be a whole bunch of situations the team needs to figure out. Tobias Harris is another one. He had an absolute shit series against the Celtics. The fact that he has an A-3 right now is kind of ridiculous because if anybody watched that series, that would be, without a doubt not true. But yeah, we're going to be making a lot of moves with this team. And as always, if you guys are new, make sure to leave a like down below. And if you guys could also subscribe to me, that would be absolutely awesome. We're on the road to 30K. And leave any other challenge video ideas down below. I'll do regular team rebuilds as well, but I'd like to get into a couple challenges. So let me know those down below. Richardson's here as well. He was okay. I just think there's a lot that needs to be done to this team. I mean, on paper, this team looks really, really good. Without a doubt, this team is one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. They just don't really play well together. And for the love of God, please tell me. All right, they have not fired Brett Brown yet. I'm going to fire Brett Brown, and I'm going to just I'll sign Stauffer because I have the money. Mike Stauffer, welcome to the team. All right, we take a look at this team right now. Embiid's obviously not going anywhere. It's probably same with Simmons. I don't really feel a reason to split these two up. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a My League rebuild. This isn't real life. Also, anything that I do in this is not what I think they should actually do in real life. I want that to be established. Somebody got pissed at me the other day because I gave Hassan Whiteside, who's 32 years old, a 4-year deal. I'm dude, this is a 3-year rebuild. Just calm down a little bit. But we're here right now. I have a couple trades to make, and oh boy, let me see if I can work on something with this contract. So unfortunately, I was not able to get a bag of basketballs for Al Horford, so we're going to be sending him to Sacramento. It's kind of a little bit of a real rumor right now, so might as well go ahead and do it. We're going to be picking up Buddy Hield, so Al Horford and Alec Burks heading over to Sacramento for Buddy Hield and Nemanja Bjelica. If this deal ever happened in real life, one, I don't think Al Horford would be the main piece that Sacramento would want, and two, there definitely have to be a lot of picks included in that. All right, so Buddy Hield, welcome to the team now. Josh Richardson, I like a lot. He's just on a 1-year deal, and I'm really not trying to give this guy a lot of money after this year. Buddy Hield, I'm a little bit iffy about, especially with this contract, but it does actually, it's front-loaded, so I do like that a little bit. It's going down after these years. You don't really see a lot. So I think Josh Richardson's probably my next trade piece here. Next move is going to be coming with Houston. We're bringing Robert Covington back to Philadelphia. I really like the way Robert Covington plays. I'm a big Robert Covington fan. On a 2-year deal, it's not that much money, so I think it's going to be very affordable. And most importantly, he's going to be able to stretch the floor a little bit, which is something Al Horford really just cannot do. So this is going to be our new starting 5. I'm giving Tobias Harris at least 1 year. I don't just want to trade this entire team right off the bat, but we do have 2 new starters in the starting 5, so I'm really happy about that. This bench probably does need a little bit of work if we're being honest here. I'm only going to do a 9-man rotation, but I prefer... All right, so I feel like I should probably have some sort of backup point guard just because, one, Ben Simmons, yes, he technically is a point guard, but I would like a little bit of a point guard that can maybe shoot the basketball a little bit on the bench as well. I really don't need Shake Milton. I might send him to the G League and then trade him. I'm a huge Matisse Thybulle guy. You guys all know that. So I think at this point in time, I'm probably going to go ahead and send Shake Milton down to the G League, at least for now. He's 24 years old, so it's a little bit iffy, but that contract says otherwise that I can send him down there. So he's fine for now. What I'm probably going to do is, who's my backup point guard right now? Do I even have one? It's Raul Neto. I don't really need Raul Neto, and Kyle O'Quinn's fine. I don't really need Ferdinand Korkmaz as well. I mean, are these guys both? Yeah, they're both on 1-year deals, so I'll trade Korkmaz just because he's, 23 years old versus 26. Might have a little more trade value. He's never going to progress in anything that I could use. So Neto and Korkmaz. Let's see if I can go ahead and get myself a different backup point guard. So Korkmaz and Raul Neto. I'm just looking for mid-70s overall. I don't really need anything great. Hopefully I get offered a point guard. Typically when I look for a specific position, I actually never get offered that position. It's looked like that's exactly what's happening to me right now. I think they just listened to me. I think they just listened to me and said, how can we fuck over Massa as hard as possible? All right, I'm going to take Austin Rivers. I have to go up a second. We'll just pick up Bruno Caboclo. So cool. That is all set. Let me go ahead and set this lineup now. So for year number one, the rotation is as follows. I did decide to go with a 10-man rotation. I think having a lot of depth with this team is going to be very important. Ben Simmons and Buddy Hield is going to be our starting backcourt. Hopefully Hield can just be a really good shooter for us. And then Simmons is obviously an unbelievable defensive player. Probably can cover positions 1 through 5 if we're being honest. Tobias Harris, I need him to step it up a little bit. Definitely. Kind of a big make or break year for Tobias Harris on my team right now, in my opinion. Covington slides into that 4 spot nicely, stretch the floor, play good defense. I mean, this team defensively is really solid. I mean, maybe except for Tobias Harris and Buddy Hield a little bit. But Embiid's obviously one of the best centers in the league. Definitely the best defensive center, honestly. Bench Matisse Thybulle, I decided to go with my 6-man, get him 22 minutes a night. I'm a huge fan of him. Nemanja Bjelica, Glenn Robinson, Austin Rivers, and then Kyle O'Quinn. So this is how the team is looking. I'm excited. It's going to be interesting to see how this is. What the hell? Do I have to release somebody? Okay. I will just release Norvel Pell. That's fine. Okay. We should be all set now. And oh my God. I'll see you guys at the end of year number one. Okay, so we wrap up year number one, 55-27. Not that bad. I'm going to say a lot of this is going to depend on how we do in the playoffs. Obviously, I already fired Brett Brown, so I can't just take that loophole out. LeBron James is your MVP. It seems to happen again every single time in the first year. 28.5 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists. They had the Rookie of the Year. They took out Rookie of the Year last time. I don't really know. Like, I'm just going to try to override it. So there's literally only 2 other players that can technically win Rookie of the Year. That is interesting. They took it out last time I did a video. I guess they put it back in for whatever reason. Just take it out for the first year and then it's back. But I don't know. Spencer Dinwiddie, 6-man in Brooklyn. Giannis is your Defensive Player of the Year. Chris Boucher, most improved in Toronto. Good for him. He's up to a 78 overall. He's probably going to get a decent chunk of change. Free agency, 15 points, 5.5 boards. Good for him. Frank Vogel does win Coach of the Year. Yeah, the Lakers are pretty good. So we're a 4 seed here in the East. 55 wins, thought we'd be more around a 2 or a 3, but again, we have these 3 powerhouses. Well, these 2 powerhouses, and hopefully one day a powerhouse here in the Celtics. But we're not talking about that right now. Joel Embiid led us in scoring. Then it was Buddy Hield, Tobias Harris, Ben Simmons was super solid all around. Looks like Nemanja Bjelica, Austin Rivers, Covington. I don't expect Covington to score a lot. Kind of fine. Rebounds went to Joel Embiid, and assists was Ben Simmons. We take a look at team stats right now. Points per game. Oh boy. Or are we not that good? All right, we were 14th from middle of the pack at 117.5 a game. Defensively, we had to be pretty good, though, yes. We were the best team at 109.3 per game. All right. Actually not a bad first-round matchup for us here against Orlando. Michael Carter-Williams, Evan Fournier, Jonathan Isaac, Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Vucevic is the starting 5 there. We're probably going to get shit pumped by Milwaukee in the next round, but it's fine. As of now, I'm going to focus on this first round because we just lost 2 straight, and now we're only up 3-2, and we do end up winning in 6, though, and now we do have the Milwaukee Bucks. Bledsoe, DiVincenzo, Middleton, Giannis, and Brook Lopez. I would imagine this is probably going to be a pretty quick series because, yeah, they're just straight up the better team. So, it's 2-2 right now, so we're fighting a little bit here. Are we going to... Wow. We upset Milwaukee, and we're moving on to these finals. We have my Celtics right now. If they've been playing like they have against the Heat, Jason Tatum, Mr. 0 fucking points in the first half. Send Daniel Tice to the fucking moon and don't let him come back. He's fucking awful. He's useless. Absolutely useless. He spreads the floor nicely, but he can't fucking shoot. It's not that hard. He can't rebound. I don't get it. I'm gonna stop ranting about the Celtics though. Lakers and Memphis over there in the Western Conference Finals. We're 2-2 right now with Boston. They go up 3-2. And wow, we're in the NBA Finals here, year number 1. Rondo, Green, LeBron, Davis, and Dwight Howard is the starting 5 there for the Lakers. Again, I don't imagine us winning this series. We're down 2-1. Okay, are we seriously going to be winning a championship here in year number 1? I mean, are we serious? I just didn't foresee this happening, but I guess it is happening. I'll see you guys in there. I'm not going to lie, I have absolutely no idea how this team is going to win a finals right now. Like, no idea. I mean, I got rid of the Horford contract, which was probably pretty important, but like, this team really isn't ready to win a championship in my opinion, but we did. Nonetheless, we're going to. So I just got to kind of work on this. A lot of you guys have been giving me some tips on how to get better here at 2K, so I appreciate those a ton. Buddy Hield going to get that layup to go. So yeah, as you guys know, wow, Buddy Hield has 32 points. Good for him. As all of you probably know, I'm not very good at this game. I don't really pride myself in my ability to be very good on this game. I pride myself on my rebuilding abilities. But yeah, so we'll just do a little bit of this. I know you guys like some gameplay sometimes, so I'll get you some of it. Caruso over here. It's going to be an interesting NBA Finals. The Heat and the Lakers, it's going to be pretty interesting. Like, I'm really excited. Like, 2 really, really, like, one team's just playing really well, them being the Miami Heat, who really, I wouldn't say, I'm going to be honest with you right now, I don't think Jimmy Butler's a superstar. He's definitely a star. I don't think he's a superstar. So, and then obviously a team that has 2 superstars, which, oh my God. It's just Miami's playing so well right now. I don't really. I think it's going to obviously be the Lakers are going to have a way better chance of beating them than the Celtics do right now. But like, it's just going to be interesting. I mean, if they keep playing the way they are as a team right now, you never really know who's going to pop off for a team. I mean, Tyler Hero is just absolutely cooking right now, and there's just seemingly nothing anybody can do to stop him at all. I mean, he's ridiculous. He's absolutely unbelievable. So I'm excited to see what LeBron does. I'm excited to see who in the hell. I mean, it's probably going to be Bam Adebayo and Anthony Davis if I had to guess, and it's probably going to be Jimmy on LeBron. But at the end of the day, they're Anthony Davis and LeBron James, so I don't really know how effective that's going to be, but we'll see. I'm definitely excited for the series, though. So, yes, I'm officially counting my Celtics out. You can bookmark it. You can, cut this little clip from the video, and if the Celtics miraculously make a comeback, you can tell me I didn't believe, because let me tell you, I don't believe right now with the way they're playing. They're going to go out of bounds. I'm kind of done with this, and I'll see you guys with the Finals MVP. So again, I'm surprised. I did not think this team was winning a championship. Joel Embiid at the age of 27 out here winning his first Finals MVP and first Finals. So, yeah, we got that done. I, again, didn't think it was going to happen, but it did happen. So, good for us. All right, let's head up to the draft lottery. I don't think I traded for any picks. I don't think this team has any picks in the lottery at all. No, we do not. Skip over that in Denver. Via Houston? What in the world? How? I gave you... Is Robert Covington really that important? I mean, I gave you Josh Richardson. This game just makes no sense sometimes. All right, so we're basically... I didn't even fire everybody. We just kind of... I guess everybody's contract's up, so I'm going to go ahead and, oh boy, we don't have a lot of money at all. All right, I need to focus on... I don't really care about my assistant GM. I just need a good trainer, and Randy Martin's here. I don't know where all our money is. I'm guessing it's... no. I'm guessing it's probably tied up with Stauffer, but... yeah, I need to make sure I get my trainer. I don't know where all our money is. I feel like we should have a little bit more money, but that's, again, just my opinion. I'll try to get Peterson as well. I want to do Masters. All right, we got Peterson here, and then... Eli Best, do you want to come in here? Nope. I can't have a D trading. That just can't happen. Smith. All right, perfect. Our staff's not changing because we just have no money, apparently. But, all right, so we have the second. Okay, I thought it said second overall pick, and I just missed it. We have 4 second-round picks right now. I'm going to trade all of these, and then I'll see you guys with a couple other moves. So we move up to team player options right now. Matisse Thybulle and Zaire Smith. I actually forgot we had Zaire Smith on this team. I'm going to bring them both back. Maybe get a first-round pick for Zaire Smith, probably. Mariel Sheok, I don't really see a spot for him on this team. If we're being honest, I just don't really think he has anywhere to go. So we obviously didn't draft anybody that, I don't really think we need to draft anybody. Tobias Harris is like such an interesting thing for me. If this dude wasn't making, $36 million a year, I'd be happy to keep him. If he was in the 25, somewhere in that neighborhood, I would love to have him. I just don't think I can pay $36 million for these stats and, an 85 overall. I just honestly don't. So we obviously really don't have any cap space right now. Buddy Hield, again, I'm pretty interested in. Like, it's interesting. I just think I can get an upgrade. And we won a championship, so I really don't have to, build anything anymore. And obviously we have pretty much $0 whatsoever. Mike Scott's our only free agent. It is what it is. I'm definitely going to have a couple trades. So I'm going to try to bring in Zach LaVine right here. I tried to trade for Jimmy Butler and I tried to trade for Bradley Beal, neither of which are happening. I'm doing LaVine here because he's not making a ton of money as of now, which might mean I can spend my money somewhere else. I would also go ahead and give you... I don't really want to give him Shake Milton. I feel like I can use him somewhere else. Can I just do a couple second-round picks? Will you take that? They seriously don't want to do that. I'll give you one more first, but that's about it. Oh my god. Do I really have to give him Shake Milton as well? Will they do this? Oh my god. Okay, they agree with that. So, that was a lot. But picking up Zach LaVine is obviously a huge addition, which means we now need to spend or focus our time on, getting a new power forward, and that probably does mean trading Buddy Hield, so I'll see you guys with a move there. So we're doing this trade right here with Minnesota, and you might be wondering, why the hell are you getting a point guard? It's because I'm going to be running D'Angelo Russell at the 1, and Ben Simmons is just going to slide to the 4. I think it's going to be a... it's perfectly fine fit. He's an 89 overall at either, and I honestly don't mind him not being our primary ball handler. So I now need to trade for either a power forward or a small forward, and I'm going to play Ben Simmons at, either other one here. Either other one. That really doesn't sound right. So Buddy Hield is now going to be getting traded. That's a fact. So I need either a power forward or a small forward. I could just trade back for Covington. I don't really know if I want... Ooh. It just doesn't really fit, though. It'd be nice, but I don't really think Zach LaVine can play the 4 or the 3. So, I'm not really seeing any great options, which means I'm probably just going to go ahead and take Robert Covington back for now. If not, I also just acquired a pretty valuable first-round pick, so I'll probably work on that in the future. So, Covington's back for now. It's not the end of the world. I'll probably, look to move him next year, but I need a couple backups. I need a point guard, a shooting guard, or point guard, small forward, and I'm probably going to go with the center. So let me sign those, and I'll see you guys at the team. So the game, let me bring back Nemanja Bjelica. I don't need a backup power forward. We're going to send him to Portland for Anthony Simons. He's going to be our new backup point guard. So at this point in time, I do need a backup center. So I think I did sign Justin Holiday for that reason. And just, the reason is to move him for some sort of center. It doesn't need to be anybody amazing. I do get Daniel Gafford a lot, so I think I'm going to probably go with Bruno Fernando today. Doesn't really matter. They're playing 10 minutes a night. So this is the team, and I'll see you guys at the rotation. So here at the start of year number 2, and the rotation is all set. I'm actually really liking the way this team is looking. This backcourt is a little bit of a liability defensively, but we definitely make up for it with these three unbelievable defensive players. So hopefully it all balances out. Hopefully it all equals out. But that is the starting 5 here for year number 2. The bench looks like this. Matisse Thybulle, Joe Harris. I don't even know if I mentioned. I did sign Joe Harris. He was my first free agent signing. He's my mid-level exception on him. Bruno Fernando and then Anthony Simons. So it's a little bit of a different look. I still think it's going to be successful, though. And I'll see you guys at the end of year number 2. So it seems to happen every single rebuild that Giannis goes to the Lakers means one of a couple things. LeBron either retired, and then they have money to sign Giannis, or Anthony Davis left in free agency. 55-27, was that not our same record as last year? It might have been. I don't really remember. LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year, ending up getting drafted by the Utah Jazz. Not sure how they have a high pick, but it is what it is. Brandon Clark is your 6th man. Giannis also wins Defensive Player of the Year. Kevin Porter Jr. Most Improved, and Jacque Vaughn. Really? We had a better record. But, okay. We are now a 1 seed, and I'm pretty sure, again, this is the same record as last year, so maybe the East got a little bit worse. And the Celtics suck. That's good. Wow, 55 wins was really the best record. 50 wins led the West. Interesting. Embiid, Russell, Levine, Simmons. I mean, I just really like the makeup of this team. I really, really do. I don't really mind that we have a starting, one of our starting players in Robert Covington is averaging less than 7 points a game. It's really not that big of a deal for me. We're 14th in the league again in scoring. I don't really care. I care about defense, and we're just under 110 points per game. We lead the league. So, Boston, Walker, Brown, Hayward, Tatum, and Taco Fall is now into their starting lineup. Maybe they should play him in real life. Maybe he'll play some defense. But, all right, we're 1-1 right now with Boston. We're down 2-1. Are we serious right now? I mean, come on. We're up 3-2, and we move on, and we win in 6. Cleveland, not a fucking chance that this team is beating us. Did that say Rudy Gobert on the bench? Did that say Rudy Gobert? Yep. Just no logic. There's just no logic in this game whatsoever. Like, please, like, enlighten me of why that would happen. And they're going to beat us. And, like, it's just, seriously? I just don't get it sometimes, man. I really don't. But we lose. It's okay. We're going to work on it this offseason, probably work on the bench a little bit, and then maybe try to find a replacement for Covington. But NBA Finals is the Grizzlies and the Hawks. It just seems so weird to see. Grizzlies go on to win in 7, and John Morant at the age of 22 is winning a Finals MVP. Okay, we got a lot to do. So we're at the draft lottery. We do not have any picks. It's unfortunate. Washington Wizards end up with the number 1 overall pick. Staff signing, Malone. Hopefully I can bring him back, of course, or bring him here. He does not want to, though. It's unfortunate, but I'll just get Dylan Thorpe or whoever the hell that was. All right. I won't draft Isaiah Mobley. Do I even have a pick? I thought I traded all my picks. All right, we have 23 and then 3 seconds again. I'm going to move all of these and then... Yeah, so hopefully we can get a first for this. That would be nice. Chicago wants to give me a first. It's lottery protected, but maybe it can be used as trade bait. And then, seriously? Oh my God. This is just so annoying and frustrating, but come on. And wow, actually Cleveland wants to give me a pick. All right, that's fine. We're going to skip over the draft. So it's like, I need to start drafting guys, but I'm waiting towards like, once the actual NBA draft happens, then I'm going to start drafting guys a lot more. So Simons and Fernando can get the qualifying offers. Max Strauss, he's in Celtics jersey. Is he ever on the Celtics? Did not know that. All right, I definitely have a couple moves to make, and I'll see you guys with those trades. So I went ahead and re-signed Robert Covington. We're going to be doing this trade with Memphis. We're picking up Michael Porter Jr., so I think Michael Porter Jr. has a really high ceiling, and I do not play with injuries on, so it's really not that big of a deal. So I also went ahead and re-signed Zach LaVine. That was another huge thing I had to do. So I'm really comfortable with this team right now. I really am. I'm really happy with how it's actually looking right now. Steph Curry's a free agency. You want to, no, he doesn't want to accept that. All right, I'm going to re-sign these two, and then... yeah, that's it. So we're going to do this trade here with Orlando. I think picking up a little bit of defense for the bench and Chris Dunn is not going to be a bad idea at all. I'm up in the air on what I want to do here with Fernando. I think if I move him to power forward, yeah, he goes up to a 78, so maybe I can go ahead and get a better backup center for him. Am I out of first-round picks? No, I have one more here. So I'm just looking for a center now. We have a lot of second-round picks. Ivica Zubac is absolutely perfect. Welcome to the team, and I will see you guys at the start of year number 3. So we're here at the start of year number 3, the third and final year. Obviously, only one important change in the starting 5. That is the addition of Michael Porter Jr., but D'Angelo Russell, Zach LaVine, MPJ, Ben Simmons, and Joel Embiid is the starting 5 here for the final year. Bench looks like this: Matisse Thybulle, Ivica Zubac, Chris Dunn, and Joe Harris. So It's a good mix. Dunn and Thibault are obviously really solid defenders. And then we'll see what happens with the rest. I will see you guys at the end of the third and final year. So we wrap up year number 3, 68-14. I'm really feeling good about this team. Luka Doncic, MVP. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year, got drafted by the Washington Wizards. Killian Hayes is 6th man. He is in San Antonio. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year, is a member of the LA Clippers. Well, that explains how they got Giannis. I can't say his name. I'm sorry. Mike Stauffer is your Coach of the Year. All right, so we're obviously a 1 seed here with 68 wins. That's really not the surprise. 9 games ahead of Brooklyn. Look at Phoenix over there. 1 seed in the West. Player stats, Zach LaVine, D'Angelo Russell, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Michael Porter Jr. I mean, just the makeup of this team in general is really, really solid. And we added another scorer there in Porter Jr., so points per game department, we're up to 5 now. Defensively, 107 points a game is great and gives us a 15-point differential. All right. Orlando here, round number 1. Peyton, Clark, Okogie, Presa Achiuwa, and Nikola Vucevic. I do not think that is going to be too tough of an opponent, but then again, we lost to Cleveland last year. So, not taking anything lightly, but we do end up sweeping them, moving on to round number 2, and we have Cleveland once again. Garland, Sexton, Porter Jr., Love, and Drummond with Rudy Gobert coming off the bench as a 6th man. I don't get it, but apparently it works for them. And we're down. Seriously? We're up 3-2 though, and we do win in 6. All right, Atlanta here in the East Finals. Trae Young, Aaron Nesmith, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, and Brook Lopez is on their bench, their starting center now. It is Phoenix and Denver over there in the Western Conference. We are up 3-1 here in Atlanta, and are we really about to blow